what I'm out here for is the fact that the deadline for Alberta Health Service employees is coming up, end of October, and they're just showing people that this is a tough, gut-wrenching time that they're facing, and I'm just here to support them.
Now, as a city councillor, your support might mean something to them, possibly. The cities around Alberta typically kind of lined up behind the province. Do you find an issue with that?
One of the reasons I ran for city council was because I was against mandates, and that was my platform, and so this just kind of fits in. And obviously, I have no control over Alberta Health Services. I'm hoping to have some influence in the city, and we'll see how that pans out.
Any idea if other councillors might line up with the way you're thinking?
There might be one. You know what? I don't know. We haven't met as a group yet. So, based on what I've read, we have a minority, but it's a position that needs to be represented.
What do you think cities could do? Like, if you had control, what would you do?
Well, right now there's nothing that requires a city to either implement the restrictions exemption program, and there's nothing that requires them to put in mandates for their staff. That's a decision that we can make here, and until the province says that it's their decision, it's still our decision to make.
In the little bit of time that I've been here, I've heard a ton of beeping and support. I've heard one person go by and say selfish. What do you say to those that say selfish?
You know what? I don't know how you can use that term with people who are willing to basically give up their jobs, are being forced to do something that they don't want to do. Some have had to acquiesce, and I feel for them. They've got jobs, they got mortgages, and families to support. It's a really tough spot for them to be in, and a lot of them are probably just evaluating the whole situation and wondering and not necessarily trusting what they're hearing about the vaccines yet, and they're still waiting. I mean, it's still a novel treatment, and I think that's a valid reason to hold off.